Good morning. This is the Boxers Trainers Channel, and this morning I'm gonna pop out some revealing information about y'all's favorite boxer at the 140-pound division, Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, at this juncture, people are starting to question the validity of the rationale or and the reasons what they really should be considered as justifications for why Gervonta Tank Davis won't fight, particularly Devin Haney. So I make mention of this because the internet is starting to reveal a lot of Gervonta Davis's fan base is starting to question the same, right? In the sense that they are now fundamentally asking why is Gervonta Davis basically making excuses for why he's not fighting Devin Haney. Not just Devin Haney, but boxers in the higher ranking arc, the higher or the higher rank, the higher ranking hierarchy of the 135-pound division. Ah, got that out. So that is a question that I think warrants a conversation. So the chat is open. If anybody want to make mention of the topic, and that is why is Tank Davis making excuses for fighting Devin Haney? So I don't know about y'all, but it just it just makes boxing look bad, right? When you got a top flight boxers that find justifications for why they won't fight another person on their level in the same division or above, in a class where they can make it, where they can make a fight, right? Whether it's a 135-pound or the 140-pound, right? It can't be said that Gervonta Davis can't make 140 because he has already fought in the 140-pound division. And I believe it was Mario Barrios. Actually, it was Mario Barrios. So he elects to try to use that as his weight of the justification for why he's not fighting the top echelon of the 135 and 145 division. That simply won't work because he's fought competitive fighters in that division. So the thing that is cumbersome to me as a fighter, and I think I mentioned this once before, when you're serious about your craft, when you're serious about your 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 your, your work, your work ethics, right? When you have psychologically installed, embedded in your mind that you're unbeatable, you not only want Devin Haney, you want all the smoke. That's what a boxer that thrives to have his legacy speak for itself, right? He don't turn down no smoke, none. There is the justifications or excuses that a lot of boxers use today when they don't want to get in the ring with with another good boxer. They come up with an excuse, right? This is fundamentally um, something of this new era because back in the days, in the Sugar Ray, Tommy Hearns, Marvin Hagler, Roberto Durant era, them dudes fought each other. And what it didn't take forever, like 5 years, like for instance, Torrance Crawford and Errol Spence. That took 5 years to get made. Them dudes been talking about making that 5 years. That same thing with Vasily Lomachenko. Vasily Lomachenko didn't want to fight Devin Haney. Devin Haney had been pursuing Vasily Lomachenko for 5 years. I mean, who does that? So, I mean, this is this mindset in the boxers today is new, right? They don't, for some ungodly reason, they don't want to take an L, right? But that somebody got to take an L in the boxing game. I mean, either you put yourself in a position where you don't take an L because your work ethic is to such a degree that you basically put yourself in a psychological and a physical state where you're not going to take an L. It's been done. It's been done. There is, for instance, Floyd Mayweather Jr. went undefeated, right? Not saying that accomplishment is something that happens every day, because it doesn't. But the fact of the matter is, it's obvious that Floyd Mayweather put in his mindset that he was going to retire undefeated. He had to plant that seed in order for that seed to grow and develop. He had to nurture that seed. You know what I mean? So it's not like a boxer can't put himself psychologically and physically in a position where he wants all the smoke. The thing about Gervonta Davis is, it's just, in my opinion, nothing he says amounts to a logical explanation for why he won't go in the ring with certain boxers. Right? He'll say he will, but he never moves forward on what he says. And that is another thing in and of itself, right? It's dishonorable to just open up your mouth and start lying. At the end of the day, that's what it is. You're lying. When you say you're going to do something, you don't do it, you're lying. You're lying. And this is not the sport to perpetually do lies, right? Because it's going to come back to haunt you, like it's coming back to haunt you, Gervonta Davis, in the sense that his own fan base, like I said, is starting to question the validity of his explanations. So we need to figure out what we're going to do about Mr. Davis, right? A lot of people are starting to talk about boycotting him, right? I mean, do we have to do that? This is Gervonta Davis' job, to get in the ring and fight it out with the people that we want to see him fight out, not who he wants to see in the ring. It's what we want. We pay his salary. We make him live comfortably. We put him in that position. So basically, fundamentally speaking, it is what we want Tank Davis to do. Me, for one, I want him to see him fight Gervonta Tank Davis. Devin Haney. 2, Shakur Stevenson. Find somebody that you could potentially make that you could potentially put a hat in your straw, which when it comes to your legacy. This ain't just about the money. This is also about legacy. How you fare out with your career in the boxing scheme of things. So I don't know. I think the boycott would be a reasonable thing to consider, because we got to do something, man. This don't make no sense. We just keep talking about Gervonta Davis, and he just keep making excuses. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna leave this up to y'all to determine what we gonna do about Gervonta Tank Davis. Cause uh, right now we gotta do something because it don't look too much like Tank Davis is gonna do it on his own volition. He ain't gonna do it. So we got to come up with something if we want to see Tank Davis get in the ring with somebody with capable skills. And that's my opinion. So that's all I got for y'all today. Be kind and hit the subscription button. Hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think about Gervonta Tank Davis. And on that note there, I'm gone.